Hello friends, welcome back to Hypergames. Joseph here with a new video, this time recapping all that was announced in this week's State of Play. Let's get to it. The Brave Mouse hero Quill is back in another adventure with new locations, enemies and interactions, with players returning to the role of their own character. The story picks up right where the previous game left off after rescuing Uncle Argus, but now a winged tyrant leading the arcane forces is focusing on hunting Quill throughout the castle where Argus was held captive, with new and returning allies offering help, and the castle will also be filled with challenging puzzles to solve. Polyarch sequel launches on PlayStation VR compatible on both PS4 and PS5, with no further information on release date or if it will launch on the next PSVR platform. From IllFonic, the guys that did Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Grounds, comes a new multiplayer game, self-published for the first time, and influenced by the Muppets, Gorillaz, and 90s punk rock. Gilly, the owner of a local arcade, is trying to save his business from the faceless mega corporation. To do so, he takes all the top arcade games and connects them all to make a super game. Unfortunately, the mega corporation Fun Co. hacks the game and injects a virus. You and your friends need to save the game and the last hometown arcade. It's playable solo or with up to 3 friends, where you explore multiple environments, play minigames, find hidden chests and defeat enemies and bosses with a mixed PvE and PvP experience. It is now available on PlayStation Store as an early access for $20. Tribes of Midgard, the game developed from Northfell and published by Gearbox, is coming July 27th. It's a hack and slash co-op adventure that has you teaming from 2 to up to 10 players. The game will receive 2 confirmed seasons of post-content to be released at launch, and September 2021 for Season 1, and then November 2021 and January 2022 for Season 2. Season 1 adds a new challenge to defeat the Jotuns, defend Yggdrasil, new gear, new bosses, new level rewards, and a new run system with up to 30 to collect. Tribes of Midgard launches on both PS4 and PS5 and is available to pre-order on PSN, giving you access to both console versions for $20 or $30 for the deluxe edition. F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch, a game that's coming from the PlayStation China Hero project, showed more of its Metroidvania gameplay with its rabbit hero Rayton, who wields a giant mecha fist that you can switch to other weapons you will find throughout your playthrough, like a drill and a whip that give you new abilities like covering damage, range, or special abilities for exploring the map. He will also drink carrot juice to recover when he is injured. The game is releasing on September 7th for $29.99 with a 10% discount for PlayStation Plus members during pre-order at the PlayStation Store. In Hunters Arena Legends, you play as a hunter that must fight deadly demons as well as each other to survive in a one-of-a-kind melee battle royale while mastering swordplay and martial arts skills. 30 players battle through mystical world, taking on ancient demon bosses to collect loot and get stronger, while being solo or tying with up to 2 friends in tags or trios. There are 17 hunters to choose from, either short and long range, and they are completely customizable. Hunters Arena launches August 3rd for PS4 and PS5 and is part of the PlayStation Plus games lineup for the month. Announced back in February's State of Play, SIFU debuted a new gameplay trailer showing the core mechanics. They want to translate the mastery of Kung Fu that comes with practice into the game, and that alongside the aging and death are key to the trailer and the whole experience. Every time you fail and die, you come back older but wiser, with more experience, skills and knowledge for your next fight. However, you cannot restart an infinite number of times. Get all enough and it will eventually make you restart the game from scratch. Developer Slowclap also announced the new release window for the game that has been moved from late 2021 to early 2022, explaining on Twitter that, and I quote, "We were hoping to release SIFU before the end of 2021, but this won't be possible without compromising quality and having the team crunch for months, neither of which is acceptable. Even if it's for the best, we're very sorry for the delay. Thank you for your patience. Take all the time you need, guys." JETT The Far Shore was shown last year during the PS5 reveal event, and this time it took stage to show a new glimpse at gameplay. You play as May, an interstellar explorer who is part of a team hoping they have found a home for their civilization, and your mission is to scout the planet for the signal that led them there, and places where they can live without harming the flora and fauna. JETT The Far Shore deploys on PS4 and PS5 later in 2021. Sega also brought two games into this state of play. First, Demon Slayer The Hinokami Chronicles, coming to PS5 October 15, based on 2019 anime adaptation of the manga series. Players will be immersed in the world while exploring locations, teaming up with allies and taking on demons. Take control of several characters with unique skills, mannerisms, and dialogue. Next was Lost Judgment from the Yakuza studio, a sequel to 2018's Judgment, showing new gameplay for the action thriller. After a convicted police officer reveals the location of a murder victim's body, private detective Takayuki Yagami is called to investigate the impossible case of two crimes committed at the same time. The trailer showcased some of the agility and stealth sections that you can overcome while investigating a crime scene, fighting styles, and you can also go undercover inside schools to get to the root of the crime while being part of extracurricular activities. Lost Judgment comes out September 24th on PS4 and PS5. You can pre-order it now on PSN, which gives you access to both console versions. And if you get the Deluxe or Ultimate Edition, you can play 3 days early on the 21st. Announced last month during Geoff Keighley's Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, Death Stranding Director's Cut is arriving on PS5 September 24, as the definitive experience of the game remastered and expanded. You get to experience the story of Sam Bridges as he tries to connect the last survivors of America with new weapons, equipment and vehicles, new modes, missions and areas to explore, UI enhancements and expanded storylines, and it will also include all the Half-Life and Cyberpunk 2077 DLC added to the PC version. This time you have more options to connect with friends through friend play and leaderboards. As for PS5 features, you can export your save from PS4 to PS5 to continue where you left off. Haptics and adaptive triggers take advantage of the DualSense controller, 3D audio through compatible headsets, near instant load times, and 2 playable modes with performance at upscale 4K with up to 60 FPS or fidelity with native 4K, both modes with ultra-wide and HDR support. Director's Cut is already available for pre-order on PSN starting at $49.99, and if you already have the PS4 version either disc or digital, you can upgrade for $10, giving you also the content from the Deluxe Edition as an extra. Finally, the highlight of the show was the 9-minute gameplay from Deathloop, where game director Jinka Bakaba provided a walkthrough of the mechanics that you can use to help main character Colt escape the time loop. The game will have messages for Colt that serve as hints or guidance, but sometimes only making sense after you discover more secrets hidden on the island. Every time you die, you are brought back to the same shore, and with each loop you will learn vital information for taking on enemies, learning new secrets or ways to eliminate your targets, all with the idea for you to try something new every time, from stealthing past a section to going all guns blazing. You will learn to choose which one is the more appropriate depending on the situation. Speaking of targets, you have to take down 8 main targets, but one of them will be on your tail at all times. Being these visionaries will give you a huge reward like a new skill or a powerful upgrade to a skill you already have, and you can kill them more than once. Every time a loop is triggered, you will lose all your weapons, skill and gear. However, by eliminating enemies, you save up Residium, which you can use between loops to lock your favorites so that you don't have to earn them all over again. Some skills like Reprise even allow you to make deaths a second chance, where you spawn before you died instead of going over the loop again. Deathloop releases as a PS5 console exclusive on September 14, 2021. And that's all the stuff that was announced in what I think was a good state of play, where even if we didn't get any huge news, and look, they let everyone know ahead of time that stuff like Horizon and God of War wouldn't be here, still, we got some interesting looks at indie games like SIFU and JETT The Far Shore, other stuff like Lost Judgment or the Death Stranding Director's Cut, which I'm looking forward to play again. And Deathloop looks really amazing. But what do you think about what was shown in this state of play? What were your favorite games? Share your thoughts in the comments below, like or dislike to show your feedback, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. My name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!